maybe there is that danger.
Do you okay?
But
just to paraphrase,
yes.
so that you also build up on what this is what I mean.
Yes.
For such conversations, having a certain stand and having a certain farm and people seeing different sides of you, should such a leader have such? Do you think?
I think a leader is of course supposed to assert himself, and a leader is a leader in the sense that he is supposed to give direction to people. So, and for you to give direction and to lead, you need also to be convinced of the values that you stand for, and there. Humility doesn't play any role, because when you have values and you stand for them, then you can still be humble but still stand for values that you consider important. And I think we cannot say that Pope Francis was humble to the point that he did not consider values and even propagate them as he knew them, and as he they were taught by the church. So maybe considering him as humble to the point that we are almost saying that he can compromise certain values for humility. Definitely that was not Pope Francis. He still was firm and had values to defend, values of the church to defend, the values of the gospel, but still did it in a way that represents him as a humble person, as he said, reflecting on the spirituality of St. Francis.
And that by itself has made him a leader who has left quite big shoes to fill. Do you think? And even as you also answered to that, do you think the next person who's going to fill the papacy and be the next pope has this in mind, that this seat that I'm going to be filling in has quite the big shoes to fill, and I need to be at par to the kind of humility that Pope Francis had? Do you think that is something that is going on through the mind of this person? Or whoever wants to be? That's
my prayer, that we get somebody who is able to fill the shoes, or at least walk closer to that. And I guess that is the concern of everyone. That's the concern of the church. That's the concern of the cardinals who are gathered. And I guess nobody would wish to have somebody who comes in and takes a totally different different direction, to the point that, to the extent that he doesn't want to carry on the good values that Pope Francis has propagated in the name of the church. So I think we'll definitely get someone who will be able to fit into the shoes, or at least match the shoes. And that's our prayer. That's why even when, from the very beginning, when Pope Francis died, I think the church went into a mood of prayer. And we've been called even by our Archbishop, Philip Agnolo, has constantly told us that we need to accompany the cardinals with prayer.